Pay attention, crypto gossipators. Things are about to get interesting. Remember, not financial advice.
Hey guys, what is up? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's having an amazing day because I am as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So here's the projected timeline for Shiba Inu to soar 12,000% to 1 cent. Now guys, this is the ultimate dream of everyone. The moment it hits 1 cent, I can assure you right now, Shiba Inu is going to make not just headlines, but it will take crypto as a whole to a next level. Something I think Bitcoin couldn't even do. I know these are big words, but guys, you gotta understand, 1 cent is big. So let me make it very clear to you. We are ready, we are going in, and we're gonna be doing some serious damage. But before that, it's important that we are going to actually see how long it's going to take us, okay? So I know we look at it once in a while, but let's just have a look again because this timeline might indicate a few things. So the sensational growth of Shiba Inu from the time it made its debut spells one good omen, but about its potential, it can surpass expectations. As a result, some investors envisage its potential to raise 4 zeros from its price to hit the 1 cent price mark. While nothing is impossible in the crypto scene, the target seems highly improbable. However, should it eventually occur, the potential timeline remains a subject that has generated different predictions from various authorities in the industry. So when will SHIB hit 1 cent? It is worth noting that the true lofty ambitions of Shiba Inu remain the plan to touch $1 in the long term. However, to achieve the massive milestone, the token must surpass several smaller ones along the way. So the push to hit 1 cent is already a huge task that Telegon, a crypto analytics platform, believes that will not come unless investors can hold their assets until 2030, 2040. Shiba Inu is currently worth 5,08369 after printing 1.27% overnight. For SHIB to hit 1 cent, it'll have to soar as high as 119,517%. And per the Telegon data, SHIB will touch a maximum price of 0.30712 by 2030, while the lowest price projected for the token in 2040, 0.054. In between these years, the token will certainly breach the 1 cent level. Okay, so guys, here we have the timeline, the predictions. Obviously it is a long way. I know a lot of you are gonna probably go crazy at me right now and say, hey, like, well, what is this? Like, what on earth are you even talking about? 30, well, more than 30 years, 37 years to go. Is it worth it 36 years to wait? Of course not, but at least you can see how the zeros are being eliminated. It's not necessarily that we need to hit that 1 cent, okay? We could just eliminate 1 or 2 zeros, and that could already, guys, push up the price like crazy. So you got to look at the overall, thing and where you could meet. Could it be midterm, somewhere in the mid? So it is worth pointing out that Telegram remains one of the most SHIB bullish platforms on record today. Others believe SHIB might continue on its growth trajectory, but without expectation of the 1 cent milestone soon. Okay, so it's true, guys. We are on the trajectory of growth, but maybe 1 cent can be too far, okay? And many, believe that, but again, it's very hard to see the overall picture before the bull run and before some serious burns come in, because some serious things need to really start happening. This is based on what is happening right now, okay? Really, guys, if they're looking at what is happening presently and trying to do a calculation for the future, it's not so realistic because we're going to have massive pumps coming up. So with the current Shiba Inu supply, the chances of hitting the projected timeline are slim. Riding on this factor, SHIB needs a defined plan to shrink this supply. So fortunately, the Shiba Inu protocol undergoes periodic burning with millions of SHIB sent to the dead wallet on a weekly basis. In all, it needs more intensity to ultimately catalyze the growth projection in the long term. And the issue of competition also has to be overcome. A number of new meme coins that can give massive returns come alive daily, and users might choose not to tie up their capital for as long as SHIB hits the 1 cent mark. To overcome this, SHIBARIUM, its smart contract protocol, must step up and launch applications that can continually attract users to project. Okay, so guys, of course, you know, the burning is important, but without demand, it's not going anywhere. And demand will be coming in. As you know, 2024, people should have more money. People should be more interested in the cryptos. Right now, we're in a very bearish time. We know right now we're having the Binance scandal. We had FTX scandal. We're having just a bearish market in general. So we can't make many predictions just looking at what we have right now, okay? But I think the future looks very strong, very positive. I also believe that, you know, we are going to be taking everything, okay? Everything by storm, the whole crypto market, and Shiba Inu is going to see some glorious days like it did in 2021. No one believed in it. No one expected was going to happen, okay? Many people kind of, you know, I would say like gave up at some point on Shiba Inu, or just didn't really care that much about it at the time. And guess what? Some people just made so much money. It was insane because they stuck to Shiba Inu. But they had less reason, okay? And we have way more reason. That's the biggest difference. And if it... but if we do go far, if we do hit some nice milestones, wow, you know, this is going to be just beautiful, beautiful. And I expect so much to happen. I'm not stopping anywhere close, and I believe we're going to go far. I've said it many times, and I'm going to stick to my words. And please, you know, stick. I know it seems like it's hard. I'm not saying that you should be investing all your money into Shiba Inu, but if you just have like a small amount that is just laying there and just waiting for it to explode, it's nice. You can diversify your portfolio always. The timeline, yeah, it's a long time. It's a long time. But as I said, you know, eliminating one or two zeros is still a big achievement. 3 zeros, big achievement. Doesn't necessarily have to go to exactly 1 cent, or, you know, some people are even talking about $1. But if there are so many whales and so much money that is invested into Shiba Inu, more than 1.3 million holders, it's for a reason. That reason is because it has a lot of potential, a lot of untapped potential. So you understand what I'm trying to say, is that this is very, very undervalued for the future. And I think when things start kicking off, wow, it is going to be beautiful. The idea that it can, you know, eliminate those zeros, I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and we've seen what those zeros can do. Eliminating those zeros is, you know, one of the strongest power moves there is. If, for example, imagine there's a token and it's worth $100. I mean, it's hard for it to go to 1 million. But if a token has, for example, many zeros, those zeros can be eliminated. That's the point. Okay, more can be burnt, more can be done, rather than, you know, something that is very big. So we will be timesing our investments a lot, okay, but with patience it will come. So as of now, if you have any thoughts, leave them down below in the comment section. What do you think of this, you know, timeline? Do you believe in it? Do you think it's just too long? So comment down below. So don't forget to subscribe, turn that notifications bell on, and as usual, guys, a big thank you to everyone. Appreciate all the support, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.